Let's begin this video. We're going to start with this one over here. Okay, we're going to start with this one over here. Now, we're going to go to dividing. So we're going to start this video, and we're going to divide one stick. We divided it, now we have two sticks. We can also have one stick that's divided right over here in the center. In the center over here. So now we have a stick that's divided on two sides. Okay, but they're still holding the same stick. So now we've divided this up. And we've got two separate sticks. It's divided. You have one, I have one. Before, we had one stick. Okay, but why would we divide one up, right? If I take this stick and I tie it to this hand, and I take this stick divided to this hand, what happens when we tie these sticks back together in the center? Who has the center? The center has the center. We have both ends. So 0 has the center of the two sticks. We're all trying to understand the addition, the multiplication, and the division. Okay? So now we're going to take something a little bit different. Okay? Here's change. Okay? Now, if I ask you to minus your 25 cents, you minus your 25 cents, it has to go somewhere, right? We can share it. So we each get half and half. So where does half and half stay? Over here. Now, you have your 25 and half, and I have my 25 and half. So whatever this does, okay, it was divided, but now it's shared. So, but we can't actually divide much unless we understand and have the elements to divide. So then the elements to divide is going to be broken up from the nickel and the dime. Either we each have 10 cents, and we share the nickel. See the way the 10 cents just fits right in there? This is half the amount of this and half the amount of that, equaling to 1/4 of each. We only can give 2.5 to the 10-cent value. If we have the quarter overlaps and is shared in the center. We each own 20 cents because we own part of each side, 20 cents, and the nickel goes to the center so we can share. Now we're going to do something else. So you see, when you subtract, you have to subtract something from something and put it somewhere. It has to go somewhere. So when you subtract from one side, you give it to another. So this is what we're going to do in the star system. This is the star system right now. I'm going to wrap these up with each other so you can see how we're going to do this. This is the star system. Now the question is, if I go this way, I'm going north. If I go this way, I'm going south. If I go this way, I'm going east. And if I go this way, I'm going west. Okay? But what if I hold it up this way? If I hold it up this way, I'm going north. I was going north this way, and I'm also going north this way. So there's a north going up, okay, and there's a north going this way. Okay, when you're on land, this is your north, right? But usually people talk about north going up. But here's your 4 this way, and here's your 4 this way, and this will always remain as 5. Now, when you're dividing, when you're standing over here, this is the multiplication of reality. When it's like this, you're standing over here, it's pointed towards you. This is the addition, standing on the cross, separating in between the lines or on the lines. Now, the last piece we're going to bring over here, so we're going to talk about this. If I hold it this way, this is something going through. We need an area circle over here. Sorry it took so long, but how would you know that I paused the video for close to 10 minutes and ate breakfast, eggs and beans and brown rice, whole grain, short grain? Here is now the east, west, north, and south. But the only north I have is this. There's multiple levels. What you see here is also over here, is also over here. There's a center to this. What center is it? Should we call it center 0? Because the only way in is here, and the only way in is here. Everything else must play from the game. So we have north, south, and again, we have north, we have east, we have south, we have west. But when I turn it this way, right? When I turn it this way, we have rotation. What numbers do we call this rotation? Because everybody's getting a north. But the 5, the area here, is staying in one position. So it's one position here, and it's another position here. Now what you have to understand is that when we transfer from this position, this will now connect to this area over here. Two areas with a void in between, like a sheet between the two sides. Or we would be doing it this way. And the energy pulsating from this one here and the one over here will refract inside the center world, the world you do not see that's over here. That would be your diamond shape, because the diamond shape will connect the two sides. These will all bend over and connect to the second side. So if you want to call this the turtleback, the heads or the heads and the tails, whatever you want to call this. Understand, there's a north and there's a north. There's a north this way. If it's always pointed north this way, and we point it north this way because we keep it on this angle. We need the angle. We cannot go through the center from this side unless this one's on an angle. Now we can go straight down the center. We can go straight down the center. Straight down this way. Straight down this way. Okay? And straight down this way. When we go on this angle, you like my quarter moons, right? When we go on this angle, I no longer have the same area space as when I go down here. Did you notice that this is one straight rod going to the bottom? Did you notice that this is one straight rod going across? But it took me 1 and 1 creation area because we went around in this circle. This will be the 50. This will be the 25. These are all quarters. This is 50 because this is only half of each side. Raphael, 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Can I turn this while I do the video? Right? You notice the circle will always be the same, right? If I turn it this way, in reality, you don't see, if this was perfect, you wouldn't see all of these. You wouldn't see all of these this way. Thank you for watching this video. The reason I do this is because the scientists out there that haven't opened up their minds to a continuous reality, okay? This is one strip. This is 2 strips. We have 2 strips. Is this the oceans that's tied together? We are tied. 20th, T-I-E-T-H. Tie up heaven, tie up Jack. My next video. Raphael, thank you for watching.